So, there's a new MMO on the block called Bless Unleashed. So what's it got? First and foremost, I think it's pretty standard. Very much feels like, you know, an MMO. Good old kind of MMO that's like just standard MMO stuff. Questing, treasure hunting, raiding, mini-bosses, all that kind of jazz, you know. Pretty standard stuff. You have the standard MMO classes like mage, priest, warrior, stuff like that, you know. Nothing really extraordinary. It looks nice. It's kind of like BDO, Black Desert Online. It reminds me a lot of that actually. But that's where the problem starts for me. Because I played Black Desert Online for quite a while. And I enjoyed it a lot because it's very complex and has a lot to offer. So when I started playing Bless Unleashed, I was kind of expecting the same amount of, you know, stuff to do, quests, side quests, life skills and stuff like that. And I gotta say, I'm a bit disappointed. Because this game really just gives you the bare minimum, kinda. I mean, I didn't play it for too long, I played it for like 5 hours or something. And for an MMO, that's really not that long. But I did not bring myself to play it anymore because it was just, in my opinion, it was kind of boring. Because it's really just very standard, very conventional MMO stuff. And I think there's a lot of MMOs that already do that pretty well. And there's no reason to really play Bless Unleashed unless you played every other good MMO before that, basically. It kind of just feels like a mix between BDO, so Black Desert Online, and Guild Wars. It has an action combat with, like, you know, real-time combat where you can tap target, but mostly it's just, you know, action combat. And I do like that in my MMOs because tap target is kind of old. I mean, some games still do it and it works, but for me, I do like the action combat much more. But there's the next problem. The combat in this game just feels a little clunky, a little slow and unprecise, you know? And I got a feeling that that's not really gonna change anytime soon. Now, since this is a free MMO, there's of course a cash shop, so you can pay for convenience, which I personally don't have a problem with, because, you know, they gotta make money somehow. So as long as the game is good, I don't mind it. But in this case, the game is just kinda standard, you know? It's nothing overwhelming. It's not overwhelmingly bad or overwhelmingly good, it's just there. It's kind of meh, you know what I mean? And that's exactly why I couldn't play it longer than like 5-6 hours, something like that. Because I would much rather spend my time playing Black Desert Online, for example, because I feel like I'm making progress there. I'm getting somewhere. And it doesn't matter what I do, I still get somewhere. I get more money or I level up or whatever. In this game it just feels like, yeah, you know, you do stuff and eventually you're gonna get something for it, but it's not really too rewarding. And it's strange, because I was looking for an MMO that's like, you know, standard. Just a normal MMO like back in the day, the good old times. Like Runes of Magic or something like that. And when I came across Bless Unleashed, I still was disappointed. It didn't give me like the nostalgia I was expecting to get. But it also didn't wow me with something new, something I haven't seen yet in MMOs, you know? And I think that's pretty well reflected in the reviews this game has on Steam, for example. It's mixed. That's not a great sign. That's a sign that the game is, you know, pretty standard. So what kind of person would I recommend this game to? Well, people that are looking for a standard MMO. Just a game they can spend some time in. I mean, there's a story you can follow, which is okay, it has some cool cutscenes, it has voice acting. So from a quality standpoint, it's not a bad game, it's actually pretty good, but it's just boring. In my opinion, it really just is that boring. And for me, in an MMO, that's a deal breaker. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please subscribe. I would really appreciate that. And I wish you a wonderful day. Goodbye.